I'm in my chair. I'm all the way leaned back. Okay, that's how you know. That's how you know I'm in full relax mode. But anyways, I want to talk to you guys about the Scotch Porter conditioner and why I'm always ranting and raving about it and why I love it and why I use it above like all other conditioners right now. So number one, a conditioner in general, a beard conditioner of any sort, if you're co-washing with it, what it does is it makes everything better throughout the life of your beard. As far as like when you wake up in the morning, like if you go back to my old videos, you see when I wake up in the morning and do a beard trim or some early morning video, my beard looks really haggard as opposed to like the last 6 months or so when I started doing the co-washing stuff. When I do like the early morning videos, my beard, it looks pretty manageable. That's because in my experience, using a co-wash versus shampoo washing basically softens the hair and makes it less like prone to like wrinkling and stuff like that, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. But as you know, Scotch Porter is like my favorite right now. And it has been for the past like 2-3 months. I've loved it. It's great stuff. And it's slowly grown on me to where it's like pretty much all I'll ever use. The only thing I don't like about this is the cap on it. Because when you're in the shower, I almost always use it in the shower. Pretty much anybody would. And when I'm taking this cap off and I dig in there, sometimes water gets in there, so I have to like let the water drip out and put the cap on real quick. That's the only fault I have in it, which isn't even a huge problem. But also, if you guys don't know, they're doing a huge deal, and that's why I'm kind of talking about it more this month. They're doing a huge deal where it's buy one, get one free. So if you follow the exact link below, I did a video, the first video this month, I didn't put the right link below, but if you follow the link below on this one, I'll make sure I put the right link. It takes you to a page, and it has all their beard products, and then you can literally just, all you do is you put, if you want what I would suggest is 2 beard conditioners, because Scotch Porter has a bunch of beard stuff, but their best, everything to me is just like kind of run-of-the-mill stuff, like regular stuff, but the beard conditioner is through the roof. So what I would recommend doing is getting 2 beard conditioners, and you just put it in your cart, and at checkout it instantly knocks out one of these from the price. So basically you get 2 for 20. So they're $10 a piece. And they're normally $20 a piece, which is still a steal. They're 8 fluid ounces. But what I wanted to kind of get into today is like a specific, like the ingredients in it, because there's a lot of ingredients here, and I wanted to kind of read through a few of them. Now understand, this is not like me being a science major or a botany major or a chemist or anything and knowing like personally on a deep level the intricacies of all this stuff. This is just me spending a few hours on the internet finding stuff out about the ingredients on this product. Just your average everyday guy doing some internet research on something. So if you haven't tried Scotch Porter conditioner, I'd very much recommend it. It's the best beard conditioner I've used. And the first ingredient is actually an infusion of multiple ingredients, and that's what I want to kind of focus on, because if you read an ingredients list, the top ingredient is the most prevalent in the product. So as you get farther and farther down to the bottom, the last thing, there's only a tiny bit in there. The first thing, there's a majority of it in there. Now, Scotch Porter has a botanical infusion of marshmallow root, slippery elm bark, burdock root, nettle leaf, neem leaf, and chamomile flowers in deionized water. And that is the first ingredient. So I did a little looking around on the internet, and the 3 main things I focused on was the marshmallow root, the slippery elm, and the burdock root. So from what I understand, the marshmallow root, they all have multiple things that they do. Like they all cure cancer, of course. I'm just kidding. But one of the main things that marshmallow root does as far as for the beard is for the skin, and it's an anti-inflammatory. And if you don't know what an anti-inflammatory is, if you don't know what inflammation is like the devil. There are some people that theorize that inflammation is the only thing that causes us to age. And that's it, inflammation. So they say if you can reduce inflammation, you won't age. Who knows? But that's marshmallow root. Slippery elm bark is good for like psoriasis and skin conditions as well. So it's another thing that's great for the skin. And as you know, that beard products in general are mostly designed for the skin underneath the beard and not for the beard hairs itself. Conditioner, on the other hand, is for both because it conditions the hair. Specifically targets the hair usually. But it does stuff for the skin as well, which is a great help in this case. And then the third one, which is really interesting, is burdock root. And the main thing that burdock root does for hairs is to keep them from shedding. So your hair has a growing phase and a resting phase, and then at the resting phase, the resting phase is prone to like fall off. And Burdock Root is supposed to prevent that from happening as much. So you're still going to shed, and we all shed. I get a lot of questions, people asking about, like, they're freaking out because they're combing their beard and there's like 6 hairs or 7 hairs in their sink. I get it all the time. Not as much anymore that I've been using this, but I do get it. And what's crazy is I didn't realize that I wasn't getting as much until I was reading the ingredients and I saw that the Burdock Root stopped shedding, and I'm thinking to myself, I haven't really shedded that much when combing, but it didn't really strike me at the time, like when I'm combing every morning, that no hairs are falling out. Not no hair, I still get 1 or 2, but it's not like the normal like 6 or 7 hairs that come out when I'm combing my hair, doing my beard, basically. So it's a lot less, and I think that the Scotch Porter, this isn't a valid scientific test, but I believe that the Scotch Porter conditioner would have something to do with that. That's something unique that I haven't seen in any other beard conditioner ever. And why that's crucial, especially for beard stuff, is because the more hair you have in your beard, the thicker it's going to look, and the better that's going to look. So when you're shedding hair all the time, it's not a huge issue, but I mean, it'd be better to not shed, right, and keep a lot of hair, making it look thicker and fuller and generally better, right? Okay, and then there was one on here that towards the top that kind of struck a red flag with me, and it's called bihentramonium methosulfate. And you see the word meth in there, and you're thinking, you know, Jesse Pinkman's got his dirty meth gloves in my beard, and I don't want any part of that, okay? But I looked it up, and basically, from what I can understand on the internet, I looked at like 4 or 5 different sources. One source was like, stay away from all, they're called quats, Q-U-A-T, it's a quaternary ammonium. There was one site that I looked at that said all quats are bad for hair. But the other 4 were saying that this is an exception to that. And I'll quote one of them. It says, bihentramonium methosulfate is an example of a quaternary ammonium ingredient that contains the sulfate compound SO42 minus parentheses, whatever that is. But due to it being a cationic surfactant, the chemical process to produce this ingredient is less irritating and creates a more neutral, stable compound. As a matter of fact, this particular ingredient has the ability to impart some great conditioning properties to the hair by increasing slip and aiding in closing the cuticle due to its cationic nature. Now, I'll be honest with you, me and you both are hearing that and hearing a bunch of fucking 5-syllable words and like, what the fuck's being said here? Basically, it's not like other quats, is what it's saying. It's not a volatile compound that's going to harm your hair. It's a more of a stable thing that's going to help your hair, especially in a conditioning environment, because it's a conditioner. So all in all, most of the rest of the ingredients are like your run-of-the-mill shea butter, olive oil, aloe. There wasn't really much else red flagging to me besides the old meth one, you know. And then I had to look that up, and it put me at ease, of course. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, my little breakdown of the ingredients. And I want to remind you guys, you have till like the 25th, I believe, to claim this deal. And I'll put a link below again so you can get an amazing deal on this. This is 8 ounces of beard conditioner. And it's only $20 usually, and it's half price right now. So it's a crazy deal. It's not going to go on for long, guys. And to be honest, and to be fully transparent, I do get a kickback if you guys buy through my link. And I do appreciate all of you guys that have used the link to buy and support of the channel. It makes me very, very happy and deeply, deeply warm inside, okay? Up in here, not down here. I just want to remind you guys about this deal once again. I'll probably remind you once more, maybe towards the end of the deal, maybe like a day before, and let you guys know. But I always get at the end of it, I get a bunch of comments, man, I just missed the damn sale. What the heck, man? No, I gotta wait till the next one. So I'm just trying to like put it out as much as I can here to let you guys know, hey, look, don't miss it. At the 25th, it's over. So keep that in mind, guys. That's the end of the video. Have a great day. Stay bearded. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Send me $1 million in the mail, you know, whatever. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay bearded. Bye.